Most people generally will be when they run Pokemon Puzzle League, they run one player, or they run one player. This is Spa Service. Spa Service is a general kind of story mode of sorts, but it's the clear to the line mode, featured in a lot of the previous Panel de Pon and Tetris Attack games. In this mode, rather than the standard mode, in the standard mode you are attacking each other with garbage and racking up as high combos as possible and frequent high combos to kill out the enemy. In this mode, however, you are fighting to, or you are clearing all the blocks as fast as possible. I know, right? I do speedruns? What's a speedrun by me? No, yeah, so in this run, we do a lot of, we try to do a lot of super fast inputs, so when things start to get a little more chaotic in it, you tend to see things that you would normally see in any in the normal one player runs and all that, in hard mode, etc. But in this mode, because we are clearing the lines as fast as possible, we tend to do combos rather than chains a little bit more often, and we try to get rid of as many blocks as possible rather than trying to reserve blocks for future possibilities and such to send garbage. And in this mode, we also get to see the wonderful 3D mode that was introduced specifically to this game and was never used again in any other Tetris Attack title, except for one other time in a Japanese release of Tetris Attack for the GameCube, where it's this game quite literally with a Tetris Attack skin on it, or a Panel de Pon skin on it, rather than having the Pokemon skin on it.
Okay, let's see what you can do.
If I get a chance, I'm going to try and fix the audio, because that is part of my problem with my Dazzle. So my Dazzle is a great piece of technology, and it works just as intended. I don't even know where my Dazzle's from, but I know it's red. And red means fast, right? That's what I was told. So yeah, if you haven't noticed already, this game isn't really based on the games by any means of Pokemon. It's 100% based off the show, and they have the entire vocal cast for the show do voice clips for specifically this game. That was actually a really good first. Also, you may also realize that the in-game timer and the timer for the stream are very, very different. That's because the in-game timer doesn't count for cutscenes, and sometimes doesn't count properly altogether. There are times when I've played this and my final time was like, say, like a 40 something, and my in-game timer said it was like 2 hours. And that wasn't based on like failing or anything. That was just it not knowing how to keep track of time. It's a horrible in-game timer. Which is funny, considering the N64 has a built-in clock. And there are also times where it will randomly start the timer like 5 minutes in, instead of it saying 0. Daylight savings time. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Okay, let's see what you can do.
And I will give a warning before the 3D part starts. If you have motion sickness, I strongly suggest you to watch the stream in a smaller size, because it's not really the easiest thing on the eyes, especially if I end up going fast. Volpe, you can't sue yourself. This isn't. You don't live in America. So right now, honestly, I might be on a pretty good pace for something nice, for a change. Ooh, listen to that thunder. I love Overlord sample. That there, when things like that happen, like I just did there, that's actually a frame perfect input, and it's fairly easy to do in this game, because 30 FPS, but still, it's pretty fun that you can do basically a frame perfect input whenever you want. It makes it sound faster. And in this mode, I played this a lot when I was little, just because you saw all the different outfits that Jesse and James use in the show. So you get to see James cross-dressing a lot. And as the anime boys today say, they like them traps. Also, if you don't know Pokemon Puzzle League runs, I'll have you know that right now, World Record is half done the run at this point, and I am about a quarter done the run. Because World Record is that good. If you ever have time, I highly suggest checking out FFR Pro 2021 on YouTube. I believe he might have a stream now, I don't remember. But he's also been featured during GDQs, or during the last SGDQ, and he's basically revolutionized this category. His in-game time for this category is a 20, or his in-game time is now down to 16 minutes. His RTA time on it is about 20 minutes. And he doesn't play on emulator. And it's very off. This game is, it's on VC. It lags horribly on VC, so I don't really know anyone who actually plays on VC. I don't know if it's faster, honestly, either, because of the lag. But when this game's emulated, blocks aren't tight-knit together, so it's pretty obvious when someone's doing a emulator run, and it's pretty easy to distinguish if they're cheating or not because of that. So the scene that we have for this game in Speed is really, really, really easy to notice. No, the bikini's not in the game. But it's really easy to notice if this game is being cheated or not. Because Nintendo was really smart when they were making this game, because Tetris has stipulations on Tetris Attack. Or they made a lot of stipulations on Tetris Attack being not cheatable, or having cheating detection. It's a cool game. No cheaters allowed. Not even V-cheaters. So this level coming up is a special stage, and it's basically kind of like a battle mode. We use a really cool strat on this level. You'll see it really quickly. And there it is, we finished the level. Finishing this level, you have to restart the run when you do that, so the run's over. But the run continues on because the game doesn't recognize that as a level that's required. And here's 3D mode, so have fun. have fun trying to view this. Because I'm going to have some fun trying to view it. The music and the soundtrack in this game is absolutely phenomenal. It makes you so happy to hear every single sound 500 times without any rest. And we also get Mad Jigglypuff everywhere. Mad Jigglypuff's fun. You can see how this game can get really annoying really quickly with the sound effects. Kirby doesn't like fun, especially when you call Jigglypuff Kirby. Jigglypuff hates that. Jigglypuff also hates memes. Ooh, that was some good old school VHS stuff right there. Some good audio tween. And yes, the audio in this game does tween randomly. Because the N64 has a great audio sound processor. Audio sound. The new type of sound. See, if you weren't aware, Ash Ketchum's Pokemon rule. Okay, we're coming up to the last standard stage. This is the last stage that's done in clear to the line. Then we have a technically boss battle with the man, the legend, Giovanni himself. Yeah, it is. It's the ant feed. It's the ant feeder. I'd say it's a pretty cool game. Can you not hear the sweet, cool jazz? It's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
We're ready whenever you are.
Shit. Whew. And this is the last level. This could last 30 seconds or it could last 5 minutes. So unlike the rest of the game that I've been playing, here I want to rack up as much score as possible, and in doing so I am depleting him of health. So very similar to the concept of the Pokemon Challenge, or Pokemon Puzzle Challenge games for the Game Boy Advance, or is it Game Boy Advance? Game Boy Color. It is based on, instead of sending garbage, I am sending score over, and that's depleting his health. And there it goes. And that's time. And that is a PB. That is a personal best sandwich. That is a personal best sandwich. Alright, cool. That's a speed run. I got the key to Puzzle City, I win. It's 20 minutes off world record, but it's, I know, I'm so proud of my first